I think if we look at the Malaysian economy, we have to go back quite a number of years back to trace back how we started following our independence. If you look back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, we were into the agriculture commodities, a trading nation that's export agriculture products. But as we go along, we know that there's a need for us to change. There's a need for us to evolve with time. And well, the visions of our leaders then were very great. They transformed a country from an agro-base to one that's manufacturing. And within the span of, I think, 20 or 30 years from the 70s, we have a very healthy growth. I think our average was more than 7%. And of course, during those periods, we were very competitive as compared to all the other countries in the region. If you recall, they talk about the 4 Asian tigers at that time, and we were very competitive as well. And unfortunately, looking back into 97, 98, the financial crisis kicked in, and that has somehow hindered our growth for a short while. But nonetheless, we're back on track. And of course, our vision now is to achieve a developed country status by the year 2020. And I believe we're still on the right track. And in fact, the many challenges that we have challenges that we have tried to overcome have been put in, a lot of programs has been put into place. One of the most recent programs for the last couple of years is to address all these challenges is the Prime Minister's transformation program. If you look at what his programs are, he talked about the government transformation program, which is people-centric, which is people-first kind of policy initiative that he has taken. And of course, there's also the economic transformation program that he has put in place in trying to transform the country to be developed by the year 2020. And well, if you look at the statistics for the last 1 or 2 years, our growth has been between 4 to 6%, and we're looking at around 5.5 or 6% for this year as well, which is very encouraging. Our leaders, there must be something right that they're doing. We have been, trying to do an outreach program. There have been a lot of programs that were targeted, from all over the world, in fact. And trade missions have been undertaken by our ministers, and our Prime Minister is a very good salesman in terms of promoting what the country has to offer. Of course, when you look at the Malaysia as a whole, I think we are probably one of the country that has a very great advantage within ASEAN itself. If you look at a map, we are central as far as ASEAN countries are concerned. So that should be one of the incentive for those who wish to invest in Malaysia and use Malaysia as a platform to other ASEAN countries in the region. And besides that, we also have quite a number of infrastructures that have been put in place, and there should be no problem for those who want to come into Malaysia. And of course, when we talk about people, the government is very focused in terms of developing human capital, and that should be an added plus for any foreign companies that wants to come in, because we have a very skilled workforce and it's easily trainable. Language is not a problem. Exactly. So those are the things that I think should be considered when they look at a place for them to find a place to invest abroad. I think Malaysia should be a destination of choice.